The valley was silent, Israel's army paralyzed by fear. Across from them, the Philistines stood tall, led by their champion, Goliath, a giant over 9 feet tall, armored and unstoppable. For 40 days, Goliath's taunts echoed, daring Israel to send a challenger. No one moved. Fear gripped every heart. Goliath wasn't just a man. He was a symbol of overwhelming odds, making Israel forget their God. The soldiers saw only the giant, not the God who had delivered them before. Fear magnified the problem, shrinking their faith. Goliath's words poisoned their courage, each insult a blow to their trust in God. They forgot past miracles, seeing only the giant before them. The real battle was spiritual. Would they trust God or surrender to fear? The army was defeated in their minds before the fight began. This is where our story begins, in a valley where hope seemed lost. Into this fear-filled valley came David, a young shepherd, not a soldier. He saw Goliath's insults as an offense against God, not just Israel. David's courage was forged in solitude, defending his flock from lions and bears. He told Saul, "The God who saved me before will save me now." David didn't compare himself to Goliath. He compared Goliath to God. His brothers misunderstood him, Saul doubted him, but David's faith was unwavering. He wasn't seeking glory, he was defending God's name. David's strength came from a deep relationship with God, not from weapons or armor. He saw the spiritual truth. The battle belonged to the Lord. Armed with faith, a sling, and 5 stones, David was ready to face the giant. He walked with God, and that made all the difference. Saul tried to dress David in royal armor, but it didn't fit. David chose to face Goliath as himself, a shepherd, not a soldier. He took his sling and 5 smooth stones, trusting God over human strength. As David approached, Goliath mocked him, but David replied, "You come with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord." The real battle was Goliath versus God. David declared, "The world will know there is a God in Israel." With faith as his shield, David ran toward the giant. He slung a stone. Guided by God, it struck Goliath's forehead. The giant fell. The impossible happened. A shepherd defeated a warrior. David's victory was not about strength, but about faith. The mountain fell, and hope was restored. One act of faith changed everything. We all face giants. Fear, anxiety, addiction, brokenness. Like Israel, we can feel paralyzed, hopeless. But David's story shows we can choose faith over fear. God's power is made perfect in our weakness. Use the stones God has given you, your gifts, your faith, your willingness. Don't wear someone else's armor. Trust how God has equipped you. The first step toward your giant is the hardest, but it's an act of faith. When anxiety whispers, remember God's promises and peace. God uses ordinary people for extraordinary things. Shift your focus from the giant to the God who stands with you. Goliath's fall sent the Philistines running and revived Israel's courage. One person's faith broke the spell of fear and inspired a nation. Our battles are not ours alone. The battle is the Lord's. We act in faith, but God brings the victory. God chooses the willing, not the strongest. If you feel small or unqualified, you're exactly who God loves to use. Your weakness is God's canvas for His strength. Let faith be your armor. Remember David, a shepherd with a sling and faith. Trust God, take the step, and watch Him secure the victory. Stand firm, run toward your giant, and let God fight for you.